G'day, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work in Australia and am living the dream here in Thailand. Relaxing, travelling, exploring, learning. Based in Chiang Mai, the journey continues. This is 52 weeks. The place I'm staying at in Wagga is near the river. So I thought I might just go down for a walk along the river this morning. Got a couple of things on this afternoon and this evening. I did think that I might have a bit of a relaxing time here in Wagga. I did have a few things to do, so that kept me busy, and I caught up with a few friends. So, good morning. It's been a bit more on the go than I thought it might be, but that was good too. So, yeah, so I got a morning to myself, hence the bit of a walk along the river. And I've got some stuff on this afternoon and this evening, so today will be a reasonably chock-a-block day, I think. That's the river over there. We will get closer to it at some other points, but that's a bit of a wetland sanctuary. Might be able to hear the birds cheeping in there. So, yeah. And we're actually walking along the levee at the moment. So when the council upgraded the levee, which is a complicated story in itself, but when they did that, they made sure that there was a bike and walking path along the top of it. So it's actually quite a pleasant little walk. So there we go. That's the river. That's the Murrumbidgee River. And that's the railway bridge, which we came over, or I came over, on my trip from Sydney to here in Wagga Wagga. Don't know if you can see them. A few people kayaking on the river. So the Murrumbidgee is part of the big inland water system. Australia's a pretty dry continent, so the rivers are not massive, but they're quite beautiful, I think. So this will flow into the Murray River and then down towards South Australia out to the sea. If you're visiting Australia and want to have a swim in one of the rivers, you should be very, very careful. They can be quite treacherous. There's the water in this river comes out of a dam, so it's really cold, so if you kind of dive in unawares, that can cause you some thermal shock and cause you problems. And also within the rivers themselves, there's lots of tree branches that kind of drop in, and then the tops get kind of rotted away, but underneath the top of the surface of the river, they're still lurking there, and you can get caught on them. And a fair number of people drown, particularly people who are not familiar with rivers in Australia. This is as far as I'm going. You can keep walking up this road, and that will take you to Lake Albert, which is a nice walk around there as well. But I have a luncheon appointment, so I am heading back. My, how time flies. I'm nearly at my luncheon appointment. It looks like I'm going to be on time. So I must be getting used to wandering around Wagga. This will be a familiar face. Hey Ray.
You've been filming some of Wagga.
I'm filming you even as we speak.
Sorry?
I'm filming you even as we speak.
Oh, right, okay.
So
hello,
yes, you
everybody.
can say, yes, good, well
Hello,
done.
everybody.
How are you?
Oh, fine.
Good.
Shall we go in order?
I think so. Well, that was nice catching up with Ray. He's definitely planning a visit to Thailand next year, so we'll get to catch up with him again during the year, so that's good. But yeah, nice having some time to have a chat. Got a little bit of time now before I head to my next engagement for today, so I'm going to head back to the hotel and have a bit of a lounge, I think. So there's a couple of firsts tonight for the channel. This will be the first time you've seen me in a suit, so there's that. How exciting for you. But the other thing we have is the Mayor of Wagga.
Watch out.
To have a chat. We're going up in the world. Thanks for agreeing to chat to us, Dallas.
No problem.
So we're at the opening of 4 exhibitions in Wagga. That's pretty impressive. There's not many places that would actually have 4 exhibitions, let alone open 4 of them.
It's amazing. I've been trying to get through them. They've only finished setting them up in the last couple of days. So just walking around before the official part tonight, trying to get a feel for each of them. Luckily, I'm in the building, so I can come back as many times as I like. So I look forward to coming back and spending some more time and having a look and reflecting on them.
Do you ever think about coming in after hours and taking one home?
I'd like to, but I don't think I will. I might get in trouble.
Well, yes, I suppose they have cameras.
Yeah, they do.
So Wagga seems to have a pretty strong commitment to the arts. What would you say in response to that?
Yeah, look, I think it's something, even the time I've been on council, when you were on council with me, just in case
he's let the cat out of the bag now.
In case any viewers don't know, he is my mentor in art appreciation in the period term we spent together. But even since then, I think the growth in the appreciation of art in the community, but also the profile. The profile is the biggest thing, and that's what's happening with exhibitions here. And I've talked to a lot of the artists each exhibition I've had the opportunity to open, just talking to artists and those who organise everything, that the standard is continually moving up and up and up. I was just talking to one of the artists, the Art Glass Gallery, just now, and the standard of this gallery is just amazing. It's where she thinks it's at, and she's been at it for 50 years. So I think the level of the exhibitions and the level of engagement and the artists that are coming, and also the institutions that are engaging with Wagga now, you know, your Australian museums, your national galleries, all of those people are engaging with us. So that's fantastic to see, and I think that bodes well for where the art gallery and the art glass gallery are. Not in the pecking order, it's not the right word, but in where we're, the reputation we have in the industry now, Wagga has moved definitely way up.
So if any of you are travelling around Australia, I would recommend you come to Wagga. You would know, if you've been watching me for a while, that I spent a period of time hanging out here. But I'd recommend you come here. It's actually a really surprising space. People are always amazed at the amount of art and culture that's in the city. So come along.
Yep.
And good to see you again, buddy.
No problem at all. And before he hits stop recording, I'd be very disappointed if he didn't give me the opportunity to give, if I could give you the words of wisdom he gave me years ago, which was engage, engage, engage. As long as you've engaged with it, whether you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't matter. You have to engage. That's the opportunity you have to give yourself, and that's what I've been doing for years. So I've learnt from my mentor.
And I would say you should listen to Dallas, because Dallas is one of the people who's been following my YouTube journey from the very beginning. Thanks, Dallas.
No problems at all. Thanks, Matt.
Well, that was a pleasant evening, opening at the art gallery. I'm going to head across a busy road, so I'm going to turn off the camera. I'll be with you in a minute. All right, made it alive. I'm heading over to the Riverside precinct now, because there's a end of year concert from the conservatorium, so I thought I'd just go and spend a bit of time over there, and then whenever I decide to leave there, that'll be it. I'll go back to the hotel room and call it a night, I think. Well, that turned out to be a very pleasant day. I'm going to head back to my hotel now, so I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate the company. If you made it all the way to the end here but aren't a subscriber, you might like to consider subscribing by clicking here. Or if you'd just like to see something else that I've made, click here for something I think you'd like. And if you're feeling like a real binge, click here and it will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you on the journey again soon.